Last act. Epilogue. Hello, Clarissa.
Minister, I trust you're well?
I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Is it the next delivery on track?
Indeed.
I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind?
Have you ever given a reason to doubt me before, Minister?
Not once. I must inform you that the most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off?
Did they steal anything important?
Just some papers. Some pertaining to our partnership. Do you have any information concerning who could have done such a thing? Why are you throwing her under the bus like that?
No, but if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
All right. I believe you. For now.
Minister, we're partners. I don't understand where this is coming from.
If you hear something in the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both.
I understand. Stay safe.
Goodbye, Clarissa.
Have a wonderful evening, Minister.
Oh, so now we're playing as her? Okay. Enter the bar. This is weird. I fucking knew it! I've been calling this shit. I knew it. Oh, never mind. Listen, shut up.
I won't be intimidated by you, you know.
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly? You should be honored it was Soots I sent.
Yeah, well, her manners could be... her. Oh, I'm sorry, Soots.
Yeah, well, her manners could use some work.
She's loyal. That's all that matters.
Oh, yes. That fear doesn't come into it at all. Thank you, Soots.
That'll be all.
How did you find me? Some junkie let it slip your name to one of my dealers. Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard. Now. He's infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you mean?
It changes your biology. It rapidly rewrites and mutates DNA.
What? Where did it come from? All that matters is that the apes no longer have it. Fuck. Clarissa, please. Just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? I let him go. He's alive? Where?
Well, I let him go. What do you mean?
He's lost. Beyond the wall. I promise we're looking for him. Is this why you brought me here? Mr. Lauder is gone. You need a new partner. I knew you were crazy. But you think I want to work with a mob boss that conspired with the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be. These are not great people. Rapists, abusers, wife beaters. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, you know, if they're bad people, you know, it's done. I mean, yeah, you can't really do anything about it, I guess. It's done. What matters is our next step. Go to prison. That's the next step. You're smart. Careful. And your ambition is limitless. Like me. Stop with this. Tell me what you want from me. I want to bring down the apes and their wall. Excuse me? And I need someone to stir up a revolution now. No. And I need someone who can be the face of all of it. You'd be in charge of the intelligence and publicity. Telling her she'd be the intelligent one might be... what am I doing? What? And you'd be in charge of the intelligence and publicity. Are you out of your fucking mind? Maybe. But that's what makes me good at what I do. Do you mean literally bringing down the wall? When you see what's... Yeah, what is beyond it? Has it just been, like, put up? Like, how in Stray, everything was, like, put up because, like, the disease, you know... And when you see what's possible beyond it, you'll know. The wall is there for a reason. There is nothing but death beyond it. I've been out there. It's safe. And more. What? What are you saying? People can live out there by their own rules. And you know this how? She just said she's been out there. What? The technology that infected Lauder
It was found out there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built. Comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there, if you'd like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes? How exactly do you think things will improve when they're not in power? Uh, well, uh, I read your book, you know the answer, they won't be around. Ooh. People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think it is at fault? I can't really argue with that. The revolution will happen suddenly, like waking up and screaming from a nightmare. That'll just give the military and the police an excuse they need to hit back even harder. People will die violently. They're loyal to power. We'll show them who really has it. It's a lofty ambition for murderous drug pin. You already have power. Why risk it on something like this? It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. I'll just be helping instill you as a dictator. Dictators are lonesome. I want to have you. No. I want others to step up. And what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you. And do you expect me to forgive you? You get to change the world. Maybe for the worse. Or maybe it changes to me no longer being in it. Have you considered you may be delusional? I'm sure men have called you that. But you didn't listen. Well, Budworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now? Or was there something else? Sure, you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think. Sure. Oh, I'm going to have plenty at home. What happens if I miss the deadline? Then I'll leave you alone. I trust you to make the right decision. Bloodworth, I think you're a conniving piece of shit. But I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or another. I look forward to working together. We'll do great things. Renee, at last. It's been easier to get a table for two at Dorsia than to get a hold of you. The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. I'm here now. How's the latest draft of the chapter of my department coming along? Ooh. So was I right? That when she got the call, it was from Bloodworth, right?
I think. Um, I don't know. I honestly have no fucking idea. This chapter is the only reason you care about this book. Um, let's just say things are becoming clear to me. My girl. I'm glad to hear it. I knew if I kept a light touch, you'd find your muse again. When can I read the new edits? I don't want to be working for people like you. When you write them yourself? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I understand whether you're making a joke or suffering from one of your episodes. I must say, I'm in no mood for games today. Well, you'll never let this book tell the real truth. There is no such thing as the real truth. You petulant bitch. I've paid you for a book, and I'll damn well get one. Do you really think you'll survive without me? Money's not the issue here. I need freedom. Or I want to be true to myself. True to myself. Renee, you're nothing without me. You had one failed book, and now you think you have the chance for greatness? You'll never have anyone. You'll never have someone like me on your side again. And with you, I'd just be a puppet, chasing after scraps for recognition. I didn't realize your ego was quite so fragile. And I thought you were a fool. You clearly, you're just suicidal. Very well. We'll see how you like me as an enemy rather than your Patreon. For whatever comes next, I'm ready. Ready? Don't make me laugh. You're pampered. Failed writer with no idea how the world really works. We'll see soon. Okay. Now I'm playing as Renee. A beautiful day outside. My life didn't just get threatened. It's fine. Okay. Howard's letter. Howard Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was. Perhaps he didn't know. Think about the note. It was brave of him not to be sentimental. To warn me. Now I know we were right about Science City. But at what cost? He could still be alive. Oh, we don't know what happened. You didn't deserve this, my friend. So, was I right? So she sort of, kind of is working for her? At least was? Well, she was the same way that Howard was, I guess. What would you think about the Bloodworth offer, Howard? I really wish I could ask you. Clarissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows? Maybe there are others there. Howard will find them. At least he knew I was looking for him. Fuck, Howard. Why didn't you come back to me yet? Is it all my fault? I convinced him to go to Science City. Made him feel it was our last chance. He didn't even get a nap and a pop. Not my fault he had this same information as me. It's my fault. I pushed his ass. Either way, I'll finish what we started. Okay. Sure. Make some tea. Cup of tea. Hibiscus. My favorite. Reminds me of him. Just like everything else in this apartment we shared for a little while. I have to keep on without him? We had a real connection. It's rare. He's gone now. Maybe forever. But he gave me hope. That things could be better. That there is a future. I will hold to it. It's time. So, do we get to find out what happened to Howard? Or is it just like... Aww. That's so fucked. No time to relax. I thought I was calling it. I thought I pressed that. Come on, Renee. You can do this. You owe it to him. What am I gonna tell her? Fuck, come on.
Hello? Who is this?
Helen Lauder? My name is Renee Wilson. This is concerning your son.
We are here.
We are all who dared to ask? I don't know.
What's the use in questions when the answer is all the same? The end is built into beginnings. We come into existence, and then we come out of it.
We are a collection of dreams and mistakes. We used to be a man. We once were a baby. Now we are dreams and collections.
Scrapbook of a person, tapestry of scars, and eyes wide open. What became of it? What happened to us all?
Well, we took over a raccoon man who was a detective who's possibly dead. But I don't want to think about that. We became a miserable husk of rotting flesh full of... We survived. We kept going.
Separate ourselves into atoms and pull by threads of origin. Follow the paths in the moment of conception and up until the nowness. The nowness. Nowness. What do we see?
We see flesh that speaks again. What happened once will again. The definition is inescapable. Sure. what once will happen again. Reconciliation of past forms and lives not yet lived. Things that happened. Things that are bound to happen. A humming harmony of a being in perpetual becoming. We're at peace. When the landscape of the past and future in its dizzying complexity is laid out in front of us, what would our choice be? There's no choice. The choice is made. We become, and we persevere. We change. We can't escape the pain. Let the pain become us. Revel in its beauty. We change, but we change nothing. Somewhere. What the fuck do you mean, somewhere? Huh? What? I can't turn around. I also can't run. Are we on the Nowhere farm from Courage Cowardly Dog? So is this just like the artifact showing us things, or are we actually like beyond the wall kind of shit? Is that... It's a, like, an abandoned city. So, are we outside of the wall? Is that where we actually are? Or is this just, like, what it wants us to see? Oh. Oh. Did I just explode into a pus sack? Wait, that's the end? Huh? And it just goes back to the main menu. Okay. Alright, I didn't expect this episode to be so short. Okay. Thoughts, feelings. I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I don't know how I feel about the ending. This is kind of weird. The whole last act, actually, is kind of really fucking weird. You don't really learn anything in the end. You just kind of like... I don't know. It's a very abrupt ending. I didn't expect that, honestly. Some things that I like doing the voices. I don't remember what I gave any character when it came to voices. I also don't know why everyone was from like Brooklyn or Jersey. When this game's supposed to be set in Canada, like somewhere in Toronto, I guess. But it said nothing about that. I was looking up where it's supposed to be from. So, yeah. I also kind of figured that there would be more action, or like consequences to my actions, which is why I was so touchy with everything, because I didn't know what was gonna bite me in the ass later. But I guess this is kind of like a Telltale game where your choices don't actually matter, which is kind of unfortunate, but like, you know, it's whatever. You can debate it all day. I like the game. I thought it was cool. I thought it was fun. I wish there was more of like a, you know, not abrupt ending, and it kind of like disclosed what it actually was, because throughout the entire game Howard kept bringing up like an alien. Like everything he was saying, it like devolved into, what if it was an alien, or it could be an alien, or is this thing an alien? Like I don't know why that was brought up so early, and it just like kept going through the game. And so I guess, why was the city walled off? Just for like control? Was it a control thing? So like everybody inside the wall was like an experiment? Because everything outside the wall was, the thing came from outside the wall. But on top of that, it's like it looked decrepit, like it had been bombed or something major happened outside the wall, but it was never established. I don't know why. If you know why, and I'm just like not understanding it, or it's a piece of data that I either didn't read, which I don't think there's anything in the game that I didn't read. Yeah, that was Tales Noir. Let me know how you liked it. I didn't think it was bad. There were some stuff that I would change, but overall I thought it was pretty good. Will I do another video reading like this? Probably not. Because you finally got to see how bad it is when I read things and don't go, pause to read. Because I think this game alone established I cannot fucking read to save my life. And I also can't do voices other than like 2 or 3. Let me know who your favorite character is, who your favorite voice was, which establishment of that voice it was, because God knows I couldn't keep any character with the same voice. I think my favorite voice was the architect, or the artifact. Artifact, or not an architect. Yeah, the artifact was my favorite. I like doing that voice. But my favorite character was Tully. I didn't like what he said about his wife at first, but you know, he grew on me. He grew on me. Yeah. Let me know how you like the game. Let me know what you want to see next. But I hope you guys have a great day or night, depending on what time you're watching. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday. Like and subscribe if you like this. Have a safe flight home. We'll see you next season.